This is Rob Liefeld. Kyle Reviewed is going down.
Hey guys, we got some news here, some pretty interesting news that J.J. Abrams is in talk to work on Superman and Green Lantern. So this again is coming from Cosmic Book News. They have some pretty compelling arguments here talking about how they got this information or how they're putting the pieces together too. So this is quite interesting. It's unclear if Henry Cavill will be back for the role, and we'll just have to wait and see what they do with Green Lantern. But they weren't at Comic-Con or anything like that, which is very disappointing. And then I feel like they needed something because Marvel just kind of won it. And if they came up with anything, DC would have had somewhat of a chance just to pick up again. But they haven't gone anywhere. So here's how they put all the pieces together about him, about J.J. Abrams working with them. You have a lot of things going on here. They talk about how his wife, producer Kate McGrath, is actually responsible for getting Ann Skarnoff as named as the new chair and CEO of Warner Brothers. So that's interesting. So there's a relationship there. And then we have Abrams, who is also best buds with Batman director Matt Reeves. So that's pretty cool. And they also, he had passed on Mission Impossible directing Mission Impossible. Instead, they got the one with Henry Cavill, the most recent Mission Impossible, but he's pitched a Superman, Man of Steel 2, and a Green Lantern movie, which could also be his plan. So I think that could be interesting to see as to where things go. They've also been told, they talk about how most likely Henry Cavill would be recast because the quote that of their informant, their source, said that Superman can't be older than Batman. Which is interesting because Henry Cavill is only a few years old. He's only 3 years older than Robert Pattinson. But by the time they get anything done, he might be 40, and Pattinson, will be filming pretty soon for this movie for the Batman. So this could all be quite interesting to see as to where things kind of go with this. I guess again, I'm going to choose it as a rumor or whatever, take it as a grain of salt, but. A Man of Steel 2 without Henry Cavill, that doesn't make sense. You just reboot the whole thing. So just being an entirely new movie, because you can't do a sequel without the main actor, right? So that would be kind of silly. And it'd be disappointing if they did recast him, because Henry Cavill is perfect as Superman. He is Superman, right? I think he's really good as Superman, and so we'll have to wait and see as to where things kind of go with this. But a Green Lantern movie, I think that could be really well done, and I think there's so much possibility for a Green Lantern movie. You have to have it take place entirely outside of Earth for it to not feel like the Ryan Reynolds one, which I remember as a kid, I didn't really mind that movie. I didn't really hate it or dislike it or anything, but I was a lot younger when that movie came out. So having a movie, whether or not you have Hal Jordan be the main character or anyone, or even just go completely different, make Kilowog the main character or something like that. I think you could have anyone. Maybe you make Hal Jordan the main character, or you could do someone different like Alan Scott or something like that, Guy Gardner. You could do any one of them, but you have a human Green Lantern just to get introduced to the the world. Have it all take place in outer space. I think that could be quite interesting. You never actually go. The only time you're on Earth is for the beginning and maybe the end of the movie, and that's it. You never really have like one scene on Earth at the beginning of the movie, him getting the ring and getting pulled out, and that's it. The rest takes place entirely in space. Could be really, really cool to dealing with that. That could be quite fun. Seeing all that stuff could be quite cool playing with this. So who knows? We'll have to wait and see as to where things go. I think J.J. Abrams could be quite interesting for this job, working on either of these movies. I just hope they just need to learn to let him do it. Zack Snyder is a great director. He proved it with Watchmen. They just want to muck up and get involved with the production. So let him do it. Just give him the green light. Let him just go crazy. They need to finally just pull a Deadpool where the studio just goes, whatever, do it, right? Just let him do it and don't be involved. Just let him do everything. Don't say no to anything he has. And I think that's the way you need to do it. They need to stop being too involved with their project. So let me know what you guys think about this. Which one would you like to see more, Superman or Green Lantern? I'm kind of thinking Green Lantern. Superman, I'm kind of getting disappointed, especially if they sounds like they're recasting him, but we'll have to wait and see as to where things go. So let me know what you think, guys, about this in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.
We're here for Kyle Reviewed on YouTube, the very best Kyle Reviewed channel on all the YouTube Kyle Reviewed channels. You got that? You got that right? Thank you for watching Kyle Reviewed. Deadpool and I thought it was fantastic. You need to like, you need to subscribe. You know how it's done. Like, subscribe. Right, DP? All right, Kyle Reviewed. Cool channel.